Alright, here we are back working on the Broncenstein, and I need to cut the hole for the shifter, for the transmission, not the four-wheel drive shifter. As you can see, that's already in there.
Say something you've never heard before. You're hot.
I'm hot. All right. Close enough. Except for that corner right there. Kind of warm.
Wow, it fits.
Even looks straight. How about that?
Yeah, it looks a little cocked. How does that affect the dash?
That's in park. Huh? This?
Yep.
I don't think it does at all. It's too late now. So you pull that back, and that goes forward. And when that goes forward, no. That go forward or backwards?
I don't know. You got the other shifter still hooked up or not?
Oh, I'm looking at it upside down. Well, I know what way this shifter goes. So when that goes, that's all the way up, right?
Correct.
So you're going to pull it down, which is going to pull that.
It's going to pull your transmission
forward.
shifter forward, yeah.
And when that pulls that forward, yeah, it's going to shift it into gear. Yep. Yep, that's the right direction. Oh, I forgot to, I didn't put the pin in it. So I figured I'd be taking it back off, so let's see if it shifted. Ouch. Or if it fell out like that. You want to pull that back to where it was? Let me put the pin in it this time. That. All right, pull it all the way back again, Kevin, please. So I can get this linkage in front of it. Okay, now bring it forward. All right, let's see. It shifted a few years before it pulled out of the hole. What the heck? Is that right? No, that's right there. That's right. Oh, you son of a biscuit.
When we twisted the shifter, we change off your alignment?
Yeah, when I is that wrench up there, that box in ratchet wrench?
Yeah.
I have that. I could find the hole.
You are recording, sir.
All right, thanks to Kevin's ingenuity, finally got the shift linkage right. We got it put in now. Now I can shift from park to reverse to neutral to drive. I ain't got the shifter hooked all the way up yet. And into, I could shift into low until I just pulled it off the spring. But you get the drift, it does work. Oh, there we go. I don't know why it was stuck before. Well, good morning. Welcome to another day of I'll Be in the Barn. Today we're getting back on the Broncenstein. I got to fill this hole in where I had to cut it to make the driver's side seat fix because there's not as much room on this side of my tunnel as there is on that side since I put this F-150 drivetrain in here. So I need to cut some metal, bend it a little bit, and get it put in here. I'll bring the camera around here and show you what I'm talking about. So I'm thinking what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a piece of metal and bend it this way, come down flat, and then I'll end up cutting a piece to go in here and weld that in. Or I could go the other way and bend it this way, but I think it'll look better if I have my weld back here and not here. So I'm going to go ahead and bend it bend it this way, and then I'll cut a piece to go in here. So, alright, let's get started, bend some metal. Get a couple of measurements. Now we got about 11 and we'll call it 7/8 by call it 4 3/4 on that side, and 2 1/2 up. That'll give me a little extra for the metal. And down at this end we got about 4 3/4. 4 3/4. Perfect. On the back. Now we'll go with 12 inches by 4 3/4 plus 2 1/2. So 7 1/4 inches of metal by 12. 7 1/4 by 12. That's what we'll cut it. So I got this piece of metal here. It's about 8 1/2 wide. I'll just cut 12-inch piece off of it, and I'll bend it where I need it, and it'll leave me a little extra. I can cut it off if I need to. Well, when I need to. Alright, marked at 4 3/4. Go ahead and get this bent up on this Harbor Freight 17 gauge sheet metal bender that's probably be better off with 22 gauge. But I'm getting it figured out on how to make it work properly or for my needs. Says it'll bend to 17, but like I said, it's more like it'd be happier with maybe some 17 aluminum, because I got 18 gauge here and it's not happy, but it will work. Just needs a little coercion. Let me get the primo actual bender, which is the pipe wrench. With the pipe wrench, it bends quite well. Let's go check it out and see where we gotta cut it. My, it's just about perfect. That is just about perfect. So I'll take and tack it in there. Well, let me draw a little line on the back here and slice it off. We'll slice it off right there with the plasma cutter. I'll come back and we'll weld it in. Okay, so I got this set in here, tacked in a couple places. Got me a clamp so I can pull this in over here and tack it. Probably going to want to turn my heat up. It's cold out here. why I'm having issues. I don't have glasses on. Can't see that close. Some people say when you complain about not being able to see your weld that you should clean your mask off. I just know that I can't see my weld. I need to put my glasses on because I can't see that close. So that's going to be better. Oh yeah, there it is. I hear the racing jeep outside. Must be Kevin Frost is here. Officer Frost, you're speeding. In here, we got steering wheel cover on. Got the dash, backing plate on all the way across. Got the fuel shut-off switch mounted, the body control switch mounted. Disconnected the overdrive from the shifter since I put my shifter on the floor, and we're going to put a button right about here for overdrive. Maybe, if it'll work. Kevin will make it work, I know he will. And then we got the dash right here. We're gonna slip that up in there in a few minutes. So that's where we're at so far. We're gonna go ahead and I gotta, where we had to trim out the dash right here, I need to drill a hole so we can support it, put a screw in there so it'll be stronger, and then the dash can go on it right here. I got a bracket here that was on the dash, but it was up in this area up here. I'm gonna put it down here.